It's another peaceful day in Eden, and Eve finds herself near the tree of the knowledge of good and evil again. She admires the golden fruit dangling from the branches, each one glowing like a promise. Her fingers hover near the fruit, but she pulls back. She remembers what God said, "Don't eat from this tree." Then from the corner of her eye, she spots something moving, a serpent slithering along a low branch. But this is no ordinary snake. He can talk. Serpent: "So, checking out this tree, huh? Beautiful, isn't it?" Eve, startled but curious: "We're not supposed to eat this fruit," she replies. The serpent tilts its head slyly. "Oh, come on. Did God really say you couldn't eat any fruit in the garden?" Eve corrects him. "We can eat from any tree except this one. If we eat it or even touch it, we'll die." Serpent scoffs. "Die? No way. Trust me, you won't die. In fact, if you eat it, you'll become like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looks at the fruit again, and the serpent's words begin to swirl in her mind. Become like God? That doesn't sound so bad. Eve takes a step closer, her curiosity bubbling over. She examines the fruit, round, golden, and impossibly perfect. How could something so beautiful be dangerous? She wonders. And besides, the serpent makes a good point. Maybe God didn't tell her the full story. She hesitates for one more moment, then reaches out. Her hand brushes against the smooth surface of the fruit. And just like that, the first act of rebellion begins. With a deep breath, Eve pulls the fruit from the branch and takes a bite. A sweet, strange taste fills her mouth. She looks around, expecting thunder, lightning, something to happen, but nothing. She feels fine. Eager to share this discovery, Eve runs off to find Adam. Eve finds Adam sitting under a tree, tossing pebbles into the river. She holds the golden fruit up to him, a mischievous grin spreading across her face. "Eve, try it. You won't believe what happens." Adam hesitates. He remembers what God said, but then Eve looks so excited. And let's be real, how could he say no to her? He takes the fruit, stares at it for a moment, and takes a bite. And just like Eve, he feels different, but not in the way they expected. Suddenly something shifts inside both of them. They look at each other, and for the first time, they feel something new. Shame. They realize they're naked and scramble to cover themselves with fig leaves, tying them together as makeshift clothes. Ah, the first fashion statement. Fig leaf chic. But the feeling of discomfort doesn't go away. They hide in the bushes, hearts pounding. Something isn't right, and they know it. Soon they hear the sound of God walking through the garden in the cool of the day. Normally they would run to meet him, but this time they hide. "Adam, where are you?" Adam, trying to sound casual, calls back from behind a bush. "I heard you coming, and I hid because I was naked." God's voice softens. "Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" Adam points to Eve in a panic. "She gave it to me." And Eve, she points at the serpent. "He tricked me." God looks at the three of them, and the weight of their actions settles in. First, he turns to the serpent. "Because you've done this, you'll crawl on your belly and eat dust all your life. And one day, the woman's offspring will crush your head." Then he speaks to Eve. "You will have great pain in childbirth, and your desire will be for your husband, but he will rule over you." Finally, God turns to Adam. "Because you listened to your wife and ate the fruit, the ground is cursed. You'll work hard for your food until the day you return to the dust." With heavy hearts, Adam and Eve stand in silence. God makes them clothes out of animal skins, covering their shame. Then he leads them out of the garden, and just like that, paradise was lost. At the entrance of Eden, God places a mighty angel with a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life, ensuring no one could enter again. Adam and Eve look back at the garden one last time, knowing life will never be the same. But even as they walk away, hand in hand, there is hope. God may have closed the gates of Eden, but he hasn't abandoned them. Their journey isn't over, it's just beginning. And so ends the first chapter of humanity's story, but it's far from the end. Stay tuned as we follow the rest of the journey through love, loss, and redemption. Thanks for watching Journey Through the Bible Timeline. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating Bible stories. See you next time.